Hey guys, welcome back. Today I found my old digital picture frame and I can't find the power supply to it. And I thought it'd be really fun to bring this back, put it out, put pictures of the kids on there and enjoy it again. But it's hard to do without a power supply. And this is it takes a DC adapter. It looks like it is a 9-volt post positive. Let me see if I can get in closer and get focused for you. I don't know if it'll focus. There we go, 9-volt and post positive. See that little plus sign? Let me see if I can point to it for you. There's a plus sign right there, and it goes into the little thing, and then it says negative. That means the negative's on the outside, positive's on the inside. So that's called post positive. Went through all of my power supplies, and let me show you what that. I usually don't throw these away. I have all kinds of power supplies in here, and I label them. There's my 12s. This is kind of an adapter variable set. I'll do a video on this sometime. There's some 15 to 24 volts. There's some 6 volts. There's a bunch of 5 volts. I save these, and anytime I want to repair something, I can usually pull one of these out and make something. That's what it's like to live with a nerd. You got to put up with this kind of stuff. So how do you find the positive side of this other adapter? I dug this adapter out. It's a 9-volt, 2 amp, and if you look at what's required back here, it is a 9-volt, 1 amp. It's kind of right here at the top, 9-volt, 1 amp. Now, the way these work, this thing is only going to draw the amperage it needs. So this is a 2 amp, it's more than sufficient for this, and it's at the same voltage. So we're going to go ahead and give this one a try. But I need to find the positive because I have this here that I cut off of one of my 5 volts that I have 1,000,000 of, because this fit into the picture frame, this DC plug part. So one way you can check, and I did a short on this, is with your meter. Put your meter across these leads. So like on my meter, I have volts here, and you turn it to measure volts, HZ or volts, and then you put your black on one side and your red on the other. And if you get a negative reading, then you know your leads here are out of polarity. So flip your leads around and do red and white, and you get a plus 9 volt on this, then you know this is your positive where your red is. So go look at that other video if you would. It's really hard for me to do this one-handed, so I'll link that in this video. So let's go ahead and I think I have this right. Now, the way I don't really know is on this one. Oh, let me tell you some secrets first. Not really secrets. But if you look at this wire, see that little ridge in there? Right by my thumbnail, there's a little ridge. That often denotes the positive side coming out of some of these adapters. Not always, but often. So check, if you have a ridge in your wire, check that first. It's probably going to be your positive side. Now on these, I am going to guess, and we can check this with the meter too. See this where it has the white dots along it? I'm going to guess that's the positive side. So with this hooked up, and I'm not going to secure it in any way yet, I'm going to put my meter on my red on the inside and my black on the outside. And if I get positive 9 volts, I know I have this wired up real quick. So let me get that set up. Guys, I am plugged into the wall, so be careful. Even though that's DC, that will give you a little warm one because it's 2 amps. And I'm going to plug, I got my red plugged in. I'm going to touch the outside with my black. And look at that, it is negative 9 volts. So I am reversed. So I need to flip my polarity. So my guess was wrong. The white dashes down this wire is actually denoting the negative. So let me get that flipped around. We'll test it one more time. Okay guys, I reversed my wires and let's try it again. We should have positive 9 now. There we go. Positive 9.1, that's close enough. So we are good. This is the final setup of my wires. I can now plug this into my picture frame and see if it works. Okay, I got everything plugged in. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the on switch. Oh, I saw a blink. There we go, we're back and working. And that is how we can fix old electronics with even older electronics. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna finish this up, get this soldered up, tape it up, and we're gonna get this to display some pictures. By the way, guys, check out this, it's Kaiweets meter. It says it's true RMS 20,000 counts. It is actually a really awesome meter. I bought this on Amazon. I think it was under $50, but it is so much nicer than any other cheap meter I've ever played with. Enjoy it. So take a look. Let me know what you think. Link down in the description if you want to support the channel. Take a look at that. So here you go, guys. Even if you find one of these at a thrift store or whatever, it has no power supply, you can still make it work. You can still find these extra power supplies around everywhere. Even at the Goodwill outlets, you can get them at like the Weigh and Pay or whatever, and just collect a few here and there and bring these old electronics back to life. I hope you can do something to tinker and make your life more fun, just as we have here. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you next time.